week's reading with me, Shruti Vashisht. You're watching Living Our Ascension. So for this week, we're going to be using a deck called the Psychic Tarot. I've used it so much that, some of the text has evaporated. But I really almost use this on an everyday basis for myself. So I really love this deck because, there's just this wide array of different themes in it. But before we jump into the reading, I want to say that we have this last week left of the 50% sale that I have going on my website at www.livingourascension.com, where you can purchase personal services with me. I have all kinds of different services, Skype sessions, astrology ones, readings as well, channeled messages. So check that out. Also inner healing work as well, where we go deep into the emotional healing. There's ascended mastery training. So there's all kinds of stuff, and I don't really plan to have such a huge sale. This is, basically because of the lockdown. I was guided to do it in the month of April. So it's only until the end of April. But anyway, let's get on with our reading. So what you have to do is choose either number 1, 2 or 3, and after you pick out a number, just look at the timestamps below this video and you can listen to your message. Okay, so if you chose number 1, then let's pick a card for you. I'm going to go with this one, and let's see what we get. So just have a look at that first yourself. I'm sorry about the light that's flashing. So this is it's this card of positive forward movement, like it says. There's a guy in a sailboat, and the boat is just sort of moving ahead, and it's a nice sunny day. It doesn't look like there's any storms in the sea, and the man is enjoying himself. There's birds flying and whatnot, and so that's what I feel for you as well. As I'm looking at some of the colors here, like there's this turquoise color in the sky and the dark blue, so there's a lot of blue, and that's happening. So I feel that you're coming into this place of you've gone through some deep emotional work. It doesn't have to be that, it's deep, but it does not have to be intense. But I feel that you've gone through some soul searching, and this could be through information that you got this past week or this past month, whatever. It could be information that you got through media or through speaking to other people, because blue is the color of communication. So communication is what we do through, we can do it online or we do it with people. But there's some information that you gather just through your interactions or through watching something, gathering knowledge, gathering information rather than knowledge. And it's led you to this clarity that's there, just like this clear day. And now you know how to go ahead, there's some direction that's there. And it doesn't need to be anything earth-shattering and life-changing. It could be something small, but it feels right. That's how we know our purpose. I always say this, that our purpose is always in the now. It's always this small thing that you need to do, but you feel with all of your body, with all of your cells, that it's right for the now. So it can be something, that's the action in itself is not that big or doesn't feel that big, but it's packed with light. So that's what I feel, that there's this immense clarity that's coming for you, and you kind of know what action to take, from that's come from that as well. And you're fine with where you are. Nobody is really perfect. We're not going for perfection here on this planet. But you have come into a state where you're embracing yourself as perfection, all your imperfections as also being perfect in a way, and that's a really good state to be in, to unconditionally accept yourself as you are. Of course, you're open to change, you're willing to see what needs to come to the light, but at the same time, it's not having this harsh critic inside of you that's always telling you to change. It's accepting yourself, loving yourself in any situation. So that's a really good place to be in, and I feel that there's that space of calm and sereneness that's there for you right now. And because of that, and because when we're in that space, we're able to see things more objectively, more neutrally, and you're seeing, there's the sun here, light. So light is illumination, which is more than just information. Like blue is the color of information. Information means it's coming from different sources, but illumination is like a higher source of information, where you are filled from within, from a perspective that is higher than just your own. So and it also the sun has to do with action as well, as does the color blue. But the sun has to do with inspired action, something that is aligned with your soul. So exactly what direction. So if you were doubting, there's some clarity that's come to you, and you're wondering, and it's a little bit different from what you would do, and you're wondering if it's right or not, then this is saying it is. There's positive movement forward, and just the healing and internal shifts that you've been through often leads us to a different conclusion than what we knew before, a different perspective. So but it can be confusing in the beginning because it's different from what we've done. But if you're coming from that serene, calm place where you're able to see some patterns that were within you, let's say as an example, but at the same time see it without judging yourself for it, and being accepting yourself, then that's a good place to be in. It's a neutral space to be in. So from that space, any inspiration, any action that's coming to you, you're being motivated to take some action, then it's correct. So that is your message for this week. Let me know if it resonates, and that's it. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to receive more videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Hi, if you chose number 2, then let's pick a card from here. So maybe this one. Oh wow, look, you get passion ignited. And I'm sorry about all this. This deck, I use it like almost every day, so that's why it has some wear and tear on it now. But so that's a really beautiful image. What's standing out to me, even though there's this beautiful image of this woman in just bliss and having like this spiritual orgasm almost, but what's standing out to me is the sacred geometry. That's what I saw first. The ring, the circle, and the sort of wings that are coming from it, and it feels almost like that pattern, like a 3, like a downward triangle almost is what it resembles. And in the fire, there's this being that is just dancing in bliss, as the woman in the physical form is doing. So it shows that this means that there's something that has landed for you. The downward facing triangle is a symbol of anchoring something at the physical level. But the circle represents totality, it represents wholeness, it represents source energy, the Trinity and stuff. And that downward facing triangle represents almost like you've downloaded that, you've the next piece of the puzzle, like you're feeling inspired, and you're feeling like you are one with your God self. So let me see what else I'm getting from here. There's all of these colors that are higher colors, that are higher chakras, like the violet blue over here, and at the same time there's this red. So when these colors, when they come in combination, there's these colors of passion plus these colors of higher insight and magic. So I feel that you're becoming very good at manifesting something. These are colors of magic, which means, because we're supposed to be magical beings, human beings, magic doesn't mean doing tricks. It has to do with having this vision, and being able to live that vision, bring it to fruition, almost like magic, but it's more like, that you see it very clearly, and it's connected to the heart as well, the heart space, and the passion that lies within. And when both of them connect, then that's what leads to manifestation, when we are firmly within that energy. And like I was saying, there's the downward facing triangle, so you definitely are manifesting. But it's this new energy that has ignited within you, and these are codes more than just the physical things that you're manifesting now. It's about the codes that are being ignited in your body, that have to do with how manifestation really works in truth. So then when you apply it to one thing, you can apply it to many things. So if you've been feeling unfulfilled in one area of your life, but you're doing successfully in something else, especially lately, through this passionate manifestation, through this, you're creating through your inner passion, so that makes you very inwardly fulfilled, from inside to out. Typically when we reach that stage, it will seep into all areas of life as well. But sometimes we are a little bit better at manifesting one thing over the other. So this message is saying that the way that you've done it for one thing, that is the way to do it for the other, as well. You can apply it to all of life, and it's higher than just being able to manifest one thing. The energy that surrounds you right now, that you've activated, especially you have grounded, has to do with the knowingness of being this powerful co-creator with source, and being able to just manifest your heart's desires, and what's really this coming from this passion. And the frequency of passion also has to do with, when we create from passion, it brings good into the world. It ignites more fire in others as well. So yeah, that is your message, that you're becoming this powerful creator, and to recognize the impact of this goes beyond just the area where you're manifesting right now. So recognize that, because that is what's going to accelerate this energy further in your life and make it very solid. So that's my message for you for this week. Please let me know in the comments below if it resonates, and subscribe to this channel. And that's it. I'll see you very soon in the next video. So if you chose number 3, then let's pick a card now for you. And this is the one that we get. Now some of the cards in this deck, they're a little bit more on the, you can call so-called negative side, or at least the images are, but don't worry about it. As you'll see from my interpretation, there's nothing that is truly negative as such. But it's good to be aware of certain patterns that we hold, and not see them as negative, but just see them as, that if you're feeling limited in some way, to recognize what's going on. And that brings inspiration. It brings us clarity about what step to take. So as I look at this image, I'm looking at the eyes of this person, like he looks so anxious, and I kind of recognize this when I see this, because how everything's happening with what's happening in the world right now. All of us are feeling this anxiety, some of us maybe a little bit more than others. But Pluto, I just realized Pluto is also today is stationed, like it's at a standstill. If you like astrology, Pluto is the planet that deals with this death and rebirth cycles, the cycle of regeneration, and it can be a bit of an intense planet. It doesn't need to be as scary as most people think, but it can feel a bit intense until we don't know how to work with its energy properly. So it can feel this heaviness that's there initially in the beginning. So when Pluto changes its direction, because what happens is that it's going straight direct, and then it stands still, and then it starts to go retrograde. So when planets go retrograde, they bring in more of their effect on the planet. So perhaps if you chose this in your astrology chart, that's making more of an exact conjunction to some of your planets, to one of your planets. and it's a relatively rare transit as well. But okay, if you don't like astrology, just disregard what I just said about Pluto, but just know that it's a bit of a transformational time for you. And that's what I'm seeing in this guy's eyes, that he's feeling more anxiety and wondering, what's causing this, how come it's happening all of a sudden. But it may be that you are healing, you're transforming more than what is actually inside you, related to your own life, because we feel energy that is, not just ours, but also what's in the collective. But there's nothing negative about that, because you can see that there's this spiral, this transformation that's happening. So it's like, as his own heart is regenerating and being transformed into something higher, there's this metamorphosis, I guess that's the word I was looking for, metamorphosis of the heart that's happening for this person. And there's going into this light, from something that is a little bit denser, heavier, to a lighter vibration. Because you are able to do this for other people, whether you're doing it directly through speaking with them or engaging with them at a physical level, or you don't even know it, you're having slightly intense dreams or feeling a bit more anxious, but having to calm and self-soothe in that moment. But it feels bigger than your own issues, you're wondering, why am I feeling this so much? Then that is the reason, because you are a portal. You are a portal for this greater transformation that's taking place in the collective, in all of humanity. And there's nothing to worry, because there's actually magic that surrounds you. And Pluto, the energy of Pluto actually in its highest is very, very magnetic. It's very powerful as well. When we master it, we can really just draw. It's like the energy of seduction, we can just draw things to us, whatever we want, because we are so powerful, because we know how to work with our shadow and with the shadows, and we see even what's the highest that's there in that, the highest potential. So anything that stands in front of us, it can shift to its highest potential, because we're comfortable with the darkness, we don't judge anything. And that's the point where the greatest transformation takes place, where we're not judging, but we are also comfortable fully being in something that is not of a light nature, and you're becoming that for yourself and for other people as well, for the environment around you, whether it's the unseen worlds or the physical world, like I was explaining. And it's leading to just much more power. And I feel that this message is saying, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. If you've been wondering, do I have a disease, or there's something wrong with my body, or are there negative energies on me, it's nothing like that. Just keep it's about mastering this energy. That's why this is happening. So your body is coming into that space, your heart has opened up so much that that there's this transformation that is taking place. It's become the portal. You see, there's hardly any humans that open themselves up to that level, because they're just so scared. We're scared of our shadow. We're scared of the shadows, we don't want to fully penetrate deeply in. But yours has opened up to a certain degree, and so it's become the portal. That's why it feels like there's so much, so much more than maybe other people that you are seeing around you. But it's just that there's something higher happening, there's something bigger happening, that has bigger implications for healing as well, for yourself and for others, and this higher transformation that's there. So it's a really powerful time, and you're becoming really very powerful. Look at all the sparkles and the light energy here. It's leading to a very magical time, where you will just feel so present in your body, and just so comfortable there, and just so sensual there as well, that you can draw whatever you like to you, without even trying. Yeah, so that's what I feel, that there's no need to be actually anxious. And don't identify with this anxiousness that you might be feeling, because anxiety, whatever, any so-called negative emotion, it's not us, it's just what's passing through. And when we hold space, it actually transforms to something higher, and that's what humans do anyway. We transform things into a higher their higher nature. So you're just mastering that. So that's your message for this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.